In this video, I'm going to show you how a typical indie record label business structure is organized and walk through an example structure which you can download and use for your own music business. Hi, my name is Sadler from The Label Machine, and we help music artists and managers run, monetize, and grow their record labels. Now, if you run a record label or self-release music, then you can sign up for our free resources using the link in the description. All right, so the backbone of your record label business structure can be organized as a set of folders on your computer. And it's not just for labels. This structure can be used for any artist that is self-releasing music. The best place to save all your folders and files is in the cloud. This way, they're going to be backed up automatically. If you lose your computer, have a hardware crash, no problem. Everything's going to be backed up in the cloud. The three main cloud drives are Dropbox, Google Drive, or Microsoft OneDrive. Now, I recommend Dropbox as it gives the ability to easily share files with one click without having to set permissions, which makes it a winner for me. This is especially useful for sharing music files and artwork with designers quickly. However, I do have a Google Drive account online as I use Google Docs and spreadsheets for some of my projects, as it's easier than Dropbox to collaborate and share documents with others. I highly recommend installing the Dropbox application on your computer, which is going to give you seamless integration with your existing file system while also syncing your files to the cloud in the background. Dropbox gives 2 GB of free data and 1 TB on the annual plan. Google Drive gives you 15 GB free data and then has paid plans from 100 meg and upwards. Okay, now we know where to save your file structure. Let's look at the main elements that make up a record label. Before we crack on, if you like what you're seeing here in the video, make sure you click on the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this on how to start, run, and grow your own independent record label, hit that subscribe button too. If, like many people, you struggle to stay organized online and end up with multiple folders that contain the same things, what I'm going to show you will help keep everything organized. So here is the typical record label structure folder. Let's start at the top with accounts. This is where you're going to save your invoices, receipts, and your royalty statements. Anything money related goes in here. Next, you've got your action plans, and here is where you save your business plan, operating procedures, and job descriptions as you grow and hire people. Demos, keep music demos that your artists send you and filed under each artist name. As you grow, further subdivide this into year of submission. Design folder. This is where you keep important design elements for the label, such as your fonts, icons, images, logos, and here the artwork release templates folder, in which you keep the 4 main structures for each release in there. Next, you've got the directory databases. In this folder, you're going to store your database spreadsheets of contact information for important blogs, Spotify playlists, radio, and DJ contacts, and any music partners. Next, we've got the important distribution folder, and this is where you're going to save your metadata, ISRC codes, and any specialist information you need to work with your chosen distributor in here. Your legal folder, and this here, you're going to keep your recording contracts, your remix contracts, any management contracts, and company registration documents. Next, we've got licenses, and this is where you're going to save any compilation requests for TV or film synchronizations that you license your music to. Next, we've got marketing and PR. For each separate release, create a folder in here. For instance, record 001, 002, as you can see here, to save all marketing related assets such as press releases, social media banner artwork, and logos for each release. These folders are often shared with artists and agencies outside the label, so it's important to have them filed in this way. Next, we've got the merch or merchandise folder, and in here you're going to save all your merchandise designs, custom information, and manufacturing details. Passwords folder, backup of your important passwords and social media accounts, website access, and distribution platform logins. Next, we've got the releases folder. This is probably one of the busiest folders that you'll spend a lot of time in. For each separate release, create a folder in here, e.g. record 01, 02, and save all in-house music information such as the master WAV file, master artwork, MP3s, and press release drafts. Now you may be thinking, why are there 2 places for marketing press files? Your release files are where you would keep private files like your marketing plans and your press drafts. However, The marketing and PR folder is where you'll keep public files such as the final press release that you want to share with managers, agencies, and press contacts. The final two folders aren't strictly for record labels, but if you do manage artists or handle publishing, you might keep your files organized in here as well. In the management folder, you would keep a folder for gigs and shows that have contact information in them, a writers folder for artist writers and stage requirements, and a travel document folder for keeping copies of passports and plane tickets for shows. In the publishing folder, you would keep your publishing agreements and split sheets, as well as metadata for your publishing catalog. So that's everything covered for a record label or self-releasing artist setup. Now you might want to arrange your file structure slightly differently, add other folders relative to your own setup, but this is the essential file structure you can start with. And if you want to save time, you can download a zip file with these folders already set up from a link in the description. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one.